Okay, here is a quick little tip for those of you who have not used Google Expeditions before. Those of you who have used it have probably already discovered the virtual tours and the augmented reality that you can find within the application, but it has really expanded in its usefulness over the course of the last year or so. Uh, Again, it's been out a couple years, but I don't know how many people are using it, so I thought I'd bring that to your attention today. So to start, I've got my phone here up on the screen. I've got an Android. So I open the Play Store and I'm going to search for Expeditions as I've already done here. I'm going to install the application, and you'll note that I've already done that. So my option now is to open that. This is also compatible for iOS, you iPhone and iPad users, so works very well on those devices too. Once I open the app, and you're going to see one that I've already gone to, my main page that comes up will look much like this. And you're going to see that I've already selected AR for augmented reality. And down here at the very bottom, you're going to see the word library. These are actual augmented reality activities that I've pulled in, animations that I've pulled in. So, or models, I guess, that I've pulled in. So I'm going to go ahead and choose cells and view these in AR. You'll see the view in AR option. Now this is asking me to scan. I'm going to go ahead and you can scan the desktop. I'm going to go ahead and scan the floor area so that my phone can kind of determine the space that's available in the room. And I'm going to center that right in the middle of the floor. And then I'm going to tap my phone's screen, at which point I see a cell show up right in the middle of the room. Now, the really neat thing about this is I can walk around the room, I can get in on top of that and really take a good look at it, zoom down in and pinch my screen outward to zoom in even further and really see all the elements of the cell. Um, Shrink that down a little bit, again, pinch in to zoom in, so that you can see that that really changes the perspective of studying the cell and the parts of the cell, and brings it into that 3D world that you do not get from a sheet of paper or a computer screen. Um, Note that at the very bottom of the screen, you see the words "the cell." I have several other items that I can um, pull in here as well, including the nucleus, mitochondria, and we won't get into all these, but I wanted you to see that it's touching on several parts of the cell and a breakdown of those in a 3D world as well, which again I think adds quite an element to the lesson. Uh, that is just one example of some of the 3D elements that you can bring into your classroom using your phones and your um, tablets and other such items that kids already have on them. Um, those that are teaching early elementary, of course, the teacher may have to share your device and have the kids walk around and take a look at it through your device. But really something that I think brings a lesson to life. And there are many, many of those augmented reality models built in Google Expeditions. There are other apps out there too for augmented reality, but I wanted to show you this one today because I feel it's got a lot that's embedded already within the one application that I think is very useful if you're not using that. I will not touch today on virtual reality, but I will in another lesson at some point give you a tip or two on virtual reality in Google Expeditions. But in the meantime, go out and try that as well and see how that can be used in your classroom.